What's up, everybody? John Chesbro with John Chesbro Music here, and I am redoing my 2026 goals video because the first one I didn't like. I did the video, it was really short, and I didn't really truly talk about what I wanted to talk about. And that was just my goals for life. I'm realizing in the creator space community on YouTube or Instagram, whatever, that the niche now is to be a fucking person, is to just be a human. Like, please, God, just be an actual person behind the screen, because life has become so two-dimensional that people are just begging just for realness and just, come on, I just need it. And I don't blame them. I feel the same way. So I think for my 2026 goals isn't just music goals. They are very human goals. I'm in my 30s now. I want to be healthy. I want to get in better shape. I want to eat healthier. And as far as music goes, I just want to be a better musician. I want to be better at everything that I do, as far as music and life. And specifically music, I want to be a better video editor, a better guitar player, a better songwriter, a better, content creator. I just want to be better at everything that I do musically and related to that. I just want to go boop in my life and in music. And I think that's really real. I feel like a lot of people are feeling that. Like they just want that human connection, and they want things to be better for themselves, like financially, socially, as far as like having actual genuine human connection. And that's what I want to strive for. That's what I want. And in my first video that I did was just like, yeah, these are my music goals for 2026. And I was stuck into that, that old way, I guess, of making content where everything used to be like, do these 10 things and you'll be the best at whatever the fuck you do, and, follow this thing so the algorithm taps into your psyche. And it's like, I just want to unplug so bad and have community in the creative space that is YouTube. And I think the only way to do that is to be real now, and maybe that's going to be easier for me because I felt it was so hard, and it was like really daunting to just sit here and be that guy on, be like, all right, well, today we're going to do this. It's hard for me to do that. It's exhausting emotionally because that's not who I am. And anyone who watches these videos who know me know that's true. And it's weird talking to a camera. Like, I have to pretend you're here. Like, I'm in my apartment. There's a fucking refrigerator behind me, and I gotta sit here and act like I'm talking to people. And that's, I guess, sad. It's lonely. But I'm hoping it reaches people in the way that, they feel the same way, and they can connect to that. I'm not even very good at, like, talking on camera. I stutter, and I trip over my words. I do that a lot anyway. But it's just like, I guess in 2026, I want to be real. Not that I'm saying I'm not real, but I want real connection, and I want real, like, feeling, and I guess real results of just like seeing like the fruits of my labor. I feel like in my life I've done really well in certain things, and then I've also failed a lot. And I'm getting to a point now where I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, this is what works. This is what doesn't. This is what I need to do. I kind of understand, like, no matter what, like, you just got to show up. Like, no matter what you want to do, whether it's music and content or being a chef or a carpenter or whatever, you just got to show up when you don't feel like it. And I think that's something that I'm going to start doing, because I'd always put it off the next day. Or, I'll edit that video later tonight. And I don't want to do that anymore. And, being really real about it and being honest with yourself is just like a new type of vulnerability. And I feel like content and social media is very narcissistic in nature, and it's kind of turning in on itself. Like the snake is eating the tail, and people are realizing that, like, maybe that isn't the way to do it. And I almost feel like this regression, not like a bad regression, but like people are like kind of taking a step back and like looking at the mirror, and they're like, well, I want to consume content, but I'm just fucking dying for it to be real. Like maybe I shouldn't be this fake influencer online. Maybe I should see if I can connect with people and bring some kind of positive feeling to it, because I do feel like it can be very negative. But that being said, I guess, I'm going on a tangent here. I guess that being said, I want realness. I want, better health, better wealth. I want to be better at what I do. Like every single day, I want myself to be better than I was the day before. And I'm really going to strive for that, and I hope other people do too. And I hope this video connects with people. I hope people see it and they're like, wow, you know what? Fucking same, dude. I get it. I don't even know if I'm articulating it well enough to like people understand. I always think of that. I'm like, should I say it this way? Should I say it that way? And then I trip over my words, and then I don't end up saying what I want to say, and it doesn't come out how I mean. And maybe I am overthinking the whole content thing, and maybe that's something else I should do, like, is just not overthink. But anyway, I think that's something, something I can work on, and everyone, I guess, in me, as far as this channel goes, I just stop overthinking and just doing it. Just do it. But yeah, let me know if you relate to that. Let me know what you feel about it, what your goals are for 2026, what you want out of life. This is where we're at. And, how we look at it is how it's going to shape our reality. I feel like I can very easily be like, well, I failed. I've failed before, so I should just I'm just never going to do it. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to roll over and just die. And I hope this video reaches people, and when they feel like they want to roll over and die and be like, you know what? That probably clipped my mic. But you know what? John Chesbro said that he's not going to roll over and die, and he believes in me, so I'm going to do it too. So I hope people feel that way, and they get motivated, because I think I want this channel to be positive. It's not all going to be perfect, but you want a positive undertone, and I think this is going to be the start of that. So like and subscribe and do all the algorithmic whatever the things. Do the things and join me on that journey. And see, even saying that feels weird. I'm even like and subscribe. Like, if you want to, go for it. I'm not trying to be like the world's best influencer. I'm just trying to be a person at this point. So if you feel as though you want to be a person with me, then come join. And we can be people together, and we can do the things. So, yeah, we'll see you in 2026. I hope everyone had a good 2025. And if you didn't have a good 2025, I hope we make 2026 better. So let's do it. Thank you all very much for watching. Peace and love. See you in the next one. I recorded this in my DAW. All right, here we go. This definitely clipped a couple times.